Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. Opposing him, that's Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
It's second and
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. So now here's 3rd and 5. Addison going to motion over left. Going on 3rd, McCarthy. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. Now after the play, it looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down. Here's Williams. He's running for it. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Running behind center with Swift. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He tucks it and takes off. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. 1st down, here's Swift. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now an inside give to Johnson. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. And they take this in for the score. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Vikings, nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. Takes out a one-stop. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Trying again, following the sack. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
It's third down.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Ryan Wright on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
On play action, Williams. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an walk. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here's Swift on second down. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Williams to throw on third. It's on target to Moore. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 40.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Into a crowd and intercepted. 30 at the 20. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears about set for their next possession. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 4. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And this one doesn't go far.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27.
From the 27, hits him on the out route. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Justin Jefferson. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Vikings.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Again, McCarthy to throw. Setting up the receiver, screen to Jefferson. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Back to the air. McCarthy gets everything he has under this throw. And they really went for it on 3rd down. Didn't bang, but the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down, Williams to throw. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, Williams. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have it 3rd and 10. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Gain of 14 yards. And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Handoff running right. Here's Swift. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And the Vikings rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Williams with 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Vikings now set to take the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run the draw with Jones. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Minnesota.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he's brought down at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Oh, he's going to run for it. He gets a made on a good play there and also makes this decision time 4th and short.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
A 41-yard attempt.
Kirk connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Here come the Bears back out on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense to the line for second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. Third down coming. Williams set to pass. This is man caught by Odunze. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Toss play, Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know, you call that toss play, it's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Can they get down there in time to make contact behind the line? In this case, well, challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Williams will look to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Santos' kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The Vikings first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 48. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We set it down for him at the 38.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Vikings.
On play action now, McCarthy. He's running with it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Now they send their back in motion right. They didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Vikings with a chance to break this tie. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 10.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Duvernay on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
That's good for us Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Williams to throw on first. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That's good for us Chicago Bears.
One play action, Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 18.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He sends this one to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Counterplay, Jones. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
And the Vikings first down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. able to find Hawkinson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. From the 40 on second down. He takes it himself. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
First down, Vikings.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Over the middle to Moore. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A 56-yard attempt.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down.
41-yard attempt.
Reichard connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott? We'll catch up with the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They're on the counter with Swift. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Second down at the 27-yard line.
Williams to throw. They set up the screen here to Swift. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it, he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
On now comes their punter. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
A gain on the play. First down, Vikings.
First down, ball at the 36. Now a give up the middle to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Buys time, rolling right. And McCarthy McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
And the Vikings first down.
First and 10, here's Jones. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's
3rd and 2, McCarthy. He's running for it. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
a gain of 14. First down, Minnesota.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. Big gap up the middle. And he's finally brought down at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. J.J. McCarthy the touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead.
Bears 10.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away.
Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Duvernay on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. A give right side for Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Williams off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Bears first down.
Williams on the play action. Komet's got it, left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
That's another Bears first down.
The pitch is out to Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Taken down right.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
On play action, here's Williams. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Blackman on the coverage.
Williams from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14.
Roughing the kicker. defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And second down's gonna be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Williams. Forced out to his right. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On fourth down, it's Williams. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Williams will look to throw. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Romadunze touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
27, Bears 17.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Play action, McCarthy. Big strike here to Moore. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings first down.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First down, Vikings.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Vikings ball working to carry this lead through to the end. Second down now, 7 to go. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he'll get get this down to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Minnesota.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Jones wants more. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
McCarthy going to keep it himself. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gordon on the tackle. A gain of 9 yards. And a Vikings first down.
They'll motion Jefferson left. Going with Jones on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates lose.
Completed right side to Addison. And he gets this forward to the 19.
To number 3, Jordan Addison. A 3-yard pickup.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Looking for somewhere to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. So for the third time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Reichert connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bears about set for their next possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be third down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
DJ Moore. A gain of 9 brings up third and
Running for it, it's Swift. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
a gain of 3 yards. That's good.
First and 10 from the 41.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's
New
good
set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. Odunze's got it right side. The gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense, and this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First down, Vikings.
Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down, Minnesota.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Brought in right side by Moore. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a gain
Big
of 20.
gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space, and he catches out of it.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Down at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Jones. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
A 21-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's running with it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
Gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
First throw for the backup now. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. Working quickly here.
A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Watch this one, deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears.
First down, here's Swift. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 16. Now here he goes. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears 16 points back. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Johnson up the middle. And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Pretty easy to recognize the intensity on that 2-point try. Could have made it a 1-score game, but instead, still a 10-point deficit, Brock. They're going to need a couple more scores.
They sure will. It means more than likely a couple possessions too, Kate. And we're to the point, if you look up at that scoreboard, there's not going to be many possessions left in this one.
The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Back at the 45-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
You know, that's a case, Kate, defensively, where you just got to keep your eyes on the backfield and be ready if they go with that drop play. Even an extra second to react, well, gives them room to operate.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He's going to try to pick it up. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field, and now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They give it to Jones on the option. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
McCarthy throwing here. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. So yet again, they're turning to him to try to put 3 on the board. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Reichert connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
And the Bears.
And we're down now to 35 seconds as he spikes it. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. They'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
An 8-yard loss on the play.
To throw.
It's now 3rd down.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Try and push it deep downfield. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.